very talented individual, and I'm pleased to have her on my team.
Yeah, Brooke!
Hi guys, how you doing?
Fantastic! Yes.
All right, well I have a little presentation here. No video, I know last year Daniel did a video, but I've got some really cool original concepts and stuff in here that you guys will get to see. And so it's the 40th this year, we're really excited. I'm going to be revealing one of our mazes we're going to be doing this year.
Yeah! Yes!
So let's talk, not scary. That's me. I've designed here. These are some of the mazes I've designed: Doll Factory, End Games, Piracy, Terror.
And games!
I also do the hanging. I designed that. That's a lot of fun.
See ya.
So, in celebration of Halloween Haunt, Knott's 40th anniversary, new for 2012, we are doing, kind of get some hints over here,
Dominion of the Dead.
Dominion of the Dead.
Yes!
Now, it's not going to be the old Dominion of the Dead. But first, let's look back at the old one. Does anybody remember that one from 1995?
Seen videos.
It was this beautiful maze that followed seduction. It was black and gray. It wasn't just vampires. They had ghosts and apparitions. Let's see, this is an actual blurb from 1995. Enter into a dominion of shadows where all forces of the dead dwell. This is some of the storyboarding concept art that was done for the maze in 1995, which is very cool. We pulled that out so that you guys could take a look at it. This is where that was Sandy there, Sandy Graham, our queen. More concept art from 1995. So basically, you guys have the idea. It's beautiful Victorian, black and gray. There was blood red. These gorgeous girls dressed up as gothic brides and everything. So what we wanted to do was sort of reinvent it for this year, but without doing the exact same thing, you know? We want to give it a shout out to Dominion, but make it new, and make it new for 2012. Because, vampires have come a long way since 1995, right? So, first and foremost, I want to let you guys know that our vampires don't sparkle.
Thank God!
Our vampires are not vegetarian.
Good.
They also don't pout or brood, whine.
I have a bruise on my hand.
Our vampires are bloodthirsty monsters, okay?
I posted one on my radio.
We're all sick of the sparkly vampires, aren't we? So basically, we developed Dominion for 2012 around this theme, Aurora Bella, which is Italian for beautiful horror. And instead of reading this, I'll just sort of talk about it naturally. We wanted to figure out how are these vampires going to be luring people in? What we're going to get? How are they going to get you in the door so that they could kill you? And we came up with the concept of doing a museum that had art and beauty, but it was a little twisted, a little off. So this is an original concept of what, obviously it's a change of what we want to do for the entrance here. You'll see a mixture of like architecture and things like that. The thought process there is that they've been living through different eras and they're collecting kind of their favorite parts of the architecture, the art, etc. This is the concept of when you first enter into the gallery. You'll see a balcony. That's a place where we can actually put people up there. That's the plan. They can pop out here. There's going to be some different scares in there that I won't reveal quite yet. But this is just a look at what the first room, the foremost gallery would look like. Here's another piece. You'll see like sculptures. We're really inspired by art and music for this. So as you're walking through, it's going to be kind of off though. The art's not going to just be, all beautiful to be off. You can actually kind of see one of the art concepts over here too, to my right. If you guys want to look at that afterwards, you're totally welcome to also. So this is the very first area, and this maze is going to be broken up into 3 sections. The first is the Gallery of the Damned. And you'll be scared in here, but at the same time, we want you to be lured in and kind of seduced. Then the second portion is what we're calling the Dark Courtyard. We wanted to do this without it being, do a graveyard without it being a graveyard. So if you've been to some museums that are set in people's houses, you go from like the inside, and a lot of times they have like gardens or, you know, courtyard portions. Well, this is the vampires portion of that. It's where they get to bathe in the moonlight, etc. And here, we want it to feel like vampires are crawling out of the ground. So we're going to do some cool stuff to get that effect. And we also want to have living statues,